Hey, what is up you guys? So in today's video, we are going to talk about a subject that I think we all kind of go through, be it, when we're in university, high school, during our jobs, whatever productive activity that we're doing. So before we start, I just wanted to quickly say that here at Reimagined by KTO Designs, we are very respectful of people of colour and race and gender, and we're all equal, and we all respect one another, and I see everyone, especially when I talk to you guys, of all equal potential, just as an equal as one human. And I just want to say that from whatever's been happening in the news lately, I just want to bring my respects to families of George Floyd, and that what has happened is very terrible, and I hope people are safe in this kind of time, and I wish the family as well. So yeah, stay safe guys, and be sensible and be equal, and yeah. Back to our usual scheduled program. So in today's video, we are going to talk about mental blocks, or design blocks, or whatever blocks, that thing when you get and you're just in the middle of a project and you're like, oh, I don't know how to tackle this, I have the ideas but it's not flowing to me. Or that maybe you had an idea but you just don't know how to maybe develop it. You've tried everything and it just becomes repetitive, and you're just like, you're not, you make a piece and you're just like, I'm not really happy with it, it's not my best work. And then, you just get disappointed and mad at yourself, and that's really terrible. Despite all the information that you needed, all the inspiration, you could just be looking at, why is this inspiration not inspiring? That's a sign that you, my friend, are working way too hard. It's good that you're working hard. It's great that you're working hard. And there is a thing of working too hard, because you will burn out. Because it's happened to me, I'm pretty sure it's happened to you guys. It's a thing with designers, and artists, and whatever projects you're looking at, creative minds. We burn out, and that's something that we need to address, and that's why I wanted to put this in Design 101, because I don't know, it's a fun one. But I thought I'd merge the fun videos with this video, and having a compilation of things that I do to help, I don't know, give you maybe suggestions, and also to showcase what I'm doing. And yeah, it's a little bit of behind the scenes, behind the camera of the life of Kim, of Reimagined by KTO Designs. I don't just design, guys, I also have a life that I will share with you. And if you think my hand gestures are being very weird, I apologise. And that is the washing machine. So there are many ways that you can sort of take this break and try and, ease out of this kind of, I guess, funk, or this kind of, brain block, design block, creative block, yeah, we'll say creative block. And there's so many things that you could go out, take a walk. Sometimes that helps, or you could go out and take a run. You can go out with friends. Take a day or two, just a break, a little bit of a me time. Get yourself a scented candle, and maybe run yourself a bubble bath with essential oils, and maybe you're playing some lovely music, and do whatever you do to take a break. When it comes to me, this is story time a little bit. So there was a time where I, believe it or not, took a mental block. But I just felt that when I was designing things for university, there were many times I could say that I took a mental block where you're just I don't know what to do. I'm trying so many methods, and somebody did tell me take a step back, and maybe it does because at the time I didn't really say fail, but I just sort of like, I had a sort of like lower grade than usual for one of my assessments, and so one of my teachers like, you know, what happened, Kim? And I was like, I could not develop, I just couldn't, because I just took a block. And you know, this happens multiple times, and this happened, I can remember one occasion as well, not like another occasion where I was working on another project, and you know, I wanted to work on like wood, and that was my thing. I make wood. I make things out of wood. A laser cut wood. I guess we had like spring break. What you guys say is like a spring break, for like a couple of weeks. So you know, my friends, we're not rich. Okay, we're out of student budget, our own student budget. We decided for our creative inspiration was to go to Copenhagen, and obviously you guys don't have that luxury. We did take a trip, but it was just like interesting experience, you know. And you know, you go out there, you're not really thinking too much about assessment. You're just thinking about, you know, the country, the culture, go to different museums, and you can even be like a tourist in your own country. You know, do that. I think that's really good. I don't know how applicable this is, you know, and during these times, I think you still can do it, right? You can still go for walks and explore things. But yeah, we went to museums, take pictures, go inside your comfort zone. Just, you know, do what you need to do to get that creative mind flowing, you know, and just not think about your project. I think that's the key. Just don't think about it right now. Think about you in the moment. What I usually do as well, so not only do I take pictures, I also like go out, and I'm quite active as well. So I also kind of go out and sort of go skateboarding, and I can give you some clips of me skateboarding, because this is how I like to relax. Okay, roll the clip.
Yeah, I think some of my demons turned to angels. Now they're flirting with each other. Guess hell on earth needs company. Sometimes it makes me wonder, is it possible not to feel alone? So far it's undiscovered. I'm the only thing that's keeping you afloat when the waves keep pulling you under. Tell you everything was alright, but we alright. Yeah, we did some things we can take back. Don't you hate that? Ay. You were the needle in the haystack, out for payback. If you love me, then just say that. Why would you fake that? Me and you, we go way back before the fame, yeah. And nobody knows. Yeah, I don't think you know what you do for me. Really, truthfully, held me down while they was using me, acting foolishly.
Yeah, I think that way, for me anyway, when I skateboard, I find that that's such a good way to relax and well, I guess relax, but it has stresses on its own, to be honest, because you're learning like new skills as well. But it teaches you self-discipline, it teaches you confidence. You know, you don't think about your project, you're just thinking about you in the moment, learning these other sets of things, and then you come back and you have other ideas. It's just, you're focusing on an attention on something else. And that is always like the best thing to do. It gets you motivated, and staying active is so good because not only is it good for your mind, I think it stimulates something in your mind, keeping your mind active, but it's also good for your body because you're also getting the exercise that you need, you know, cardio. And I also do some drawings as well. I once a night, well, like once every couple of weeks or something, I always do like my random doodles, and this is another way, I like to call it like mindfulness drawing, and it's like, you know, just sit in a quiet room, put on music, your music that you want, and then just sit and draw something, just whatever comes to mind, just draw something. And if you need like, you know, maybe a picture, go and like draw something from a picture, or even go outside and draw, you know, what's outside, observe and draw what you feel. And I think that's such a good way. I can give you another video of something that I do as well. Just to recap, guys, if you take yourself out of the situation and come back to it for a couple of days, spend time for yourself, do what you need to do to, you know, recoup, reoperate, reset your mind. You know, I always find that that's so important. You know, it doesn't take away anything less of your creativity, it doesn't take away any less of, you know, your time, because, you know, and you can be, you know, set in your ways and say, like, I have this deadline, I cannot have the time to, you know, do these activities, but this time you need to make time, because this is part of your creative journey. I mean, you could be on this like creative like flow, and that's fine, keep working. I'm not saying stop and do this, but like, I mean, do this if you want to, but I mean, what I'm saying is like, if you come a time, you know, you keep going, at some point you will burn out, and I think that, you know, you need to learn that you have to, you know, take those breaks and do those things. And yeah, it's just generally good for your mind as well, and it's also good for your like mental health as well. So I would recommend regularly taking some breaks. I like to use nighttime as a way to de-stress. I usually do work from like 10 to sometimes like 6, and the evenings are my like ways to wind down. And also, like, you know, the weekends as well, you know, is also a good way to wind down. But it's setting those boundaries that you need for yourself. If you are struggling to organise your time, you can check out my video that I made, and it helps you organise your time into chunks of maybe things that you want for me time, things of work time. Remember to eat as well in between as well. I know a girl who just sits and does work and forgets to eat. Yeah, fuel is good for the mind as well, so please, everyone, please eat. But thanks to guys for watching my video, and hopefully it's been as entertaining. And yeah, I just want to say to, you know, keep safe, like, subscribe, videos to my my left, but you're right probably. And yeah, check out Design 101, check out Designer Highlight, and I also have kind of stupid videos that I have in this corner as well. And yeah, that'd be super good. So be creative, guys, reset and reimagine. Alright, see you next week. Peace and love.